Hello, I'm Steve Grizzetti, co-founder of MoviePix.com and author of the MoviePix.com Guide to CyberLink PowerDirector Ultimate. And here we are at the welcome screen of PowerDirector looking at one of the cool new features that was added in version 14. Now, in the past, the program has had an easy editor and a slideshow creator that walked you through the process of creating simple movies. But new to version 14 is the Express project, which you can launch either by clicking on the button here at the welcome screen, or you can launch it from the full feature editor. They both essentially get you to the same place. So I'm going to just go into the full feature editor. And here in the full feature editor, we have a project in progress. In other words, I've already imported some videos, some media clips into my media room. And if I go to the top of the media room, there's a little puzzle piece. I can also get to it from the drop-down menu, but there's a little puzzle piece. I can click on that and select Express Project. Now that will open the media room into the templates for Express Project, and that's what Express Project basically is. It's templates for beginnings, middles, and ends of your movie, or openings, middles, and endings. And as you look in the media room, you'll see that they come in a number of styles: adventure, anniversary, love, extreme, round the world. And in addition to the templates that come included with the program, of course, you can go to the Discovery Zone and download free templates that other PowerDirector users around the world have created. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of them. Well worth checking out. A wonderful library that's absolutely free, just as you're part of your partnership here with PowerDirector. That said, we're going to select the adventure opening template, and I'm going to drag it down to my timeline. Once it's added to my timeline, I'm going to zoom in on it by pressing the Shift key and plus. And this is what a template looks like when it's added to your timeline. It has little placeholders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll add our media to those later. It has some placeholder text down here, and it has some effects and transitions. Now, if you want to see what the template looks like, of course, you can select any template here in the media room and then press the play button on your preview monitor, and you'll see what it looks like. A lot of these have music playing with them. The music does not get added to your timeline for some reason. Let's go to work customizing our template, and it's very, very simple. Let's select the end of the template here, and I'm going to just position my playhead over a little map. And this map says Orleans, Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower. This is for generically set up for a trip to Paris, right? So we'll double click on that title on the timeline, and it will open up in the title designer. And here we can customize our text. So we can have it say Napa instead of Arc de Triomphe. We can say San Francisco instead of Eiffel Tower. We can say San Jose. Instead of Stonehenge, we can say Modesto. And when I click Save, now my template has been customized. It's going to still have that same cool animation revealing each of those points one at a time, but now they're going to be customized for my particular video. I'll move the playhead to the middle here, and this shows sort of an animated departure sign at an airport. We'll double click that, and there too we can customize the text. So instead of saying Europe, it can say California. I'm going to just save that for now. And one more title at the very beginning. We'll position our playhead, double click on it, and in the title designer, rather than saying enjoy the trip, we'll have it say Northern California. Now, naturally, we can also change this text if we want. We can change the color of it. We can change the font. We can change the character styles, just as you could any title in PowerDirector. Any one of the title templates, infinite customization here. You can change even the effects and the motion of that title across your screen. I'm going to leave it as is for now. We'll click Save. But we've customized the text. It now says Northern California and Travel Memories. Once I've done that, I can add my media or my video files to my timeline. So in order to do that, I'm going to go up to the drop-down menu at the top of the media room and kind of scroll up on it. So I get back to media content, and here are the video files I've imported into my project. If you haven't yet imported your video into your project, you can do that simply by clicking on this little folder in the upper left of the media room and selecting the option to either import individual files or file folders. Now I can just simply drag my media clips down into my placeholders. And I do that, I just grab one, drag it down in here. Now, if you drag one and you get kind of an indicator like this, overwrite insert, that tells you you're not on the placeholder. You're going to add an additional file. I don't want to do that in this case. So I want to make sure that everything I add, I'm dragging directly onto a placeholder so it's replacing it. See, in just a matter of seconds here, we have created a whole beginning for my movie. Now, if I wanted to add music to it, of course, I could go over. The easiest way to do it is to go over here to the magic tools in the upper left of the timeline and select the option for Magic Music. That'll use the Smart Sound tool to create custom music for your video, or you can add, of course, your own custom music track. But I'm going to also do one more thing here. I'm going to select each of these video clips. I'm just going to mute the clips because I don't want to hear what's going on in these clips. I'd much rather hear my music, which I will add at a later point, rather than people talking and traffic noise and beach noise. Just right-clicking and selecting the option to mute the clip. Once I've done that, look at that. In a matter of just 4 or 5 minutes, we've created a beautiful opening full of special effects and titles for our movie. So I'm going to move the playhead back to the beginning by clicking the home button. And now let's see what our movie looks like, or at least the beginning of our movie looks like. Once again, very cool special effects and transitions, our custom titles, and our custom video clips. So Express Project is a great way to build a story out of your random raw footage. Now, if you want to know more about this great program, be sure to look up the many tips and tutorials we have here at MoviePix.com. If you want to know everything about the program, though, make sure you pick up our book, The MoviePix.com Guide to CyberLink PowerDirector Ultimate. That's available at Amazon.com and, of course, right here at the MoviePix.com store. I'm Steve Grizzetti. Thanks for joining me. We hope to see you again real soon.